Hey guys, Steph from North Shore Bronco, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys why I bought the Bronco. I wasn't a big off-roader before. I do enjoy doing it now, but my main purpose, I'm a woodsman. I cut my own firewood. I have a sawmill, so I harvest logs for that. Our family has 100 acres of land. We do selective cutting. We don't clear cut, so I'll show you a bit of that. And basically, I bought my Bronco as a workhorse. The past few years, we've had Ford Rangers, which are great. I like the smaller vehicles because they can fit in the tight trails. I used to use a four-wheeler, and just bringing the four-wheeler and the trailer and then hauling the wood with the truck, I just, I thought if the trails were just a little bit wider, wouldn't it be easier to just drive in with your vehicle straight off the road? So that's what I've been doing with the Ranger. My wife loves the Ranger, so she kept that. When they announced the Bronco, I ordered this, of course. This is my little workhorse, and I got a two-door because it fits everywhere. I love it. I have a two-door Badlands. The Bronco was just built for this stuff. As you can see, I have my chainsaw back here. Marine grade vinyl. I did get the tray mat because some oil does leak sometimes. The barrel oil from the chainsaw. Got the little table there. It's great. I've actually sharpened my chainsaw on it. So before we get going, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see more Bronco content. Lots more to come. And let me know if you bought the Bronco to be a workhorse, or if you think I'm dumb for spending this amount of money on a Bronco. But keep in mind, people are paying $40,000, $50,000 for side-by-sides doing the same thing. So at least I can go on the road with mine. All right, I'm gonna have my breakfast and I'll get started. That's good for now. The long skinny pieces I use for my maple syrup operation, so I leave them long like that. And some of the hardwood I'll cut at home, but I have a jig for that. So, all right, I'm gonna pack up at this location and go for a little drive, and I'm gonna start cutting some firewood along the trail. The other great thing about using a vehicle instead of an ATV or side-by-side or whatever is the heat. I got the heat blowing right on my feet right now because when you're cutting wood, you're wearing steel-toe boots, and those tend to get pretty cold. Just taking a little break, and I'll be able to warm up my feet as I get to my next location. Okay, so first stop, like I said, the goal here is to widen the trail a little bit and get some firewood in the process. There's not big stuff here, but it's small maple. That's kind of nice because you don't need to split. See, they're already kind of dying because deer have been eating the bark. So these trees aren't going to get very big anyway. And by thinning out the trees a bit, it'll leave room for the healthier trees to grow bigger. See, look, the deer, you can tell stops there. They eat the bark. All right, so I'm gonna start down this trail, and I'm just gonna junk all the wood as I go, and then tomorrow I'm gonna come with the trailer and pick it all up. All right, I'm gonna pick this up and we're gonna move up the trail. Off to the next location. So I found a nice clump of trees, and some of the smaller trees seem to be dying already. Right here, some maple, because there's too many in one clump. See, this one's already growing mushrooms and stuff. It's pretty loose, it's rotted. So I'm gonna cut those out, and I'll leave probably the two big trees in the back, and that'll give them a chance to grow bigger, and it'll just open up this corner a little bit. Right here as well, there's a bunch of there's like 5, 6 trees there. I'll leave 2. They always say to leave no more than 2 trees in a clump if you want them to be healthy and to grow. All right, so this time I pulled ahead, so I'm gonna drop everything behind. But yeah, this thing is a beast. Show you guys my loadout. So every time I stop, I pop the table open. So I'm ready to go. It says 25 pounds. Yeah, I don't know if it's limited by this or the anchors. Anyway, if it breaks, I'll put chains here. I've already decided, but it's made by Tuffy, and so far so good. Let's pour the water. Take my gas can out. Love the details in the Bronco. I just love everything about this thing. Take my chainsaw out. And yes, just in case I do need them, I do have my DV8 traction boards, but this time of year I don't think I'll need them. Alright, let's gear up, cut some wood. And I'm out of gas. Junking the wood a while ago, I burnt through quite a bit of gas. I love having this table. I love how it has like a molly grid pattern in it, like cut out. That way if I spill a couple drops of fuel or oil, it's not going like in the Bronco. Come on. Yeah, that should be good. Should be good to the end of the tank. All right, let's try this again. All right, I just hit the jackpot. This area of the trail is actually pretty tight and there's lots of clumps of trees, so this is where I'm gonna finish off today. It's about an hour till lunchtime, so I'm gonna start a little fire and I'm gonna start cutting and then I'll stop for lunch. See all these nice clumps here? Whoa. It's a little muddy here, but clearing it out is going to let the sun in more. So next year this area should be a little drier. And there's actually a lot of deadfall. See, like that tree there. I'm gonna harvest all that for firewood. What's nice about that stuff is I could probably burn it this year. So I'm gonna try to park in the sun, get a little fire going, and I'll walk back with the chainsaw and finish that stuff off. Yeah, way too tight over here. That's a nice spot because now it's on the low ground and I can make a little fire over here. I have my table set up right here. All right guys, so I'm all done cutting for the day. So I'm just gonna make a little fire, have a beer, have my lunch. So I'm gonna just use old man's beard to start my fire. It's funny, whenever I watch all those survival shows like Alone, they always have, well, not always, but I guess the climates and the materials they have is hard to start fires. In the New Brunswick forest, there's so many things to start fires. It's never been an issue. There we go. It's really windy out today, but there's no, it's winter now, so there's no chance of forest fires. But it's nice to have a little bit of warmth while you eat. This stuff is super, super dry. Time to warm up my woodsman's lunch, leftover pizza. So just warm that up a little bit on the fire. The back of the Bronco makes a really nice seat. Alright guys, my lunch is almost ready. Let me know in the comments what the main purpose of your Bronco is. For me, this is it right here. It's my workhorse. I love it. It's perfect for it. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to come out here for most of the winter. Let me know what kind of content you guys would like to see next from me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.